Okay, so how much testing is expected here at Myers-Wilkins?
We do our grade level benchmarks 3 times a year. They are done in the fall, winter, and spring. Those were the NWAs in the past. Now are considered the fast assessments for reading and math. So those are done 3 times a year for each grade level. And then obviously we take the MCAs in April for both reading and math. And then 5th grade takes a science MCA.
Okay.
So those are the higher level, higher end tests that we're accountable for.
All right. And what do you think of the testing? Do you think it's helpful to the students?
Well, doing this for year 18, I guess I've unfortunately seen it evolve into a very much focused test process where you have to really try to do the best you can to prepare kids for the tests. I see probably more negatives than positives with that because I think it ends up being a very scripted approach. And you get very focused on just trying to make the kids successful for tests versus maybe giving them the life skills they need or just flat out be better students. So I do think it's more a focus on being successful at tests versus really giving them the skills to be successful. So I'd say more negatives than positives, I guess, from my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. Here at Myers-Wilkins, what's the average class size?
For gen ed classes, my guess is probably right around 23 to 25.
Okay.
For sped caseloads, it's probably right around 20 to 22.
Okay. And do you think that the students do better in a large class or a smaller class?
I think it's very dependent on the student. I think certainly, I don't have the camera turn, but we have kids in here who, one within the last hour did nothing in class. I pulled her out in the hallway with 2 other students, and she did fantastic. So I think it's very student dependent in what they need. So I think it can be a little of both. All right. How diverse would you say Myers-Wilkins is? I think we're over 50% as far as our population of what we consider minority students. I think I've heard probably around 55-60% in our building.
Okay.
So diverse as far as demographics go. I think our free and reduced is about 83%.
Okay.
Which is, I think, by far the highest in the district. So we have students, a lot of students obviously who come from tougher circumstances when it comes to free and reduced lunch statistics.
And do you feel like that affects their learning?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I definitely think there are challenges at home, and often those challenges at home certainly get brought into being challenges at school, and can negatively affect them being as successful as they can be.
Yeah. And how involved would you say that parents are?
I hate to say it, in our school, somewhat limited.
Okay.
I do think our building, again, with parents that may be in transient housing or have cell phone issues, phones that work, later they don't work. I think our school does present a lot of challenges when it comes to parent communication, or guardian too. In a lot of kids, it's a guardianship versus a parent.
And do you feel like that affects the students?
I think a little bit. I think when you have good connection with home, parents want to know things, and don't say they don't want to know things, but you can easily communicate to them things that may happen at school, a homework assignment going home. And in our school, often there are some challenges just connecting on very basic things, and then when you need them for a higher up end thing like a behavior incident or a big assignment or a lot of late work or a kid who's been gone, there are some difficulties connecting with home.
Yep.